Hi everyone, this is Team Periplatypus with Aishwarya, Vatsala, and Chuyue. Welcome to our presentation for Assessment 2. Our research product is an eyebrow shaver. Shavers remain one of the most popular methods in the hair removal industry. Miniso Safe Brow Shaver consists of two pieces imported blades with original packaging from Japan. It is sold globally and is portable for travel with its lightweight. While the disposal shavers are made with plastic and metal, which are hard to separate and recycle. Moreover, the blades are easy to blunt and destined for landfill. Through utilizing the Equalizer 2.0, we can better understand the environmental impact of the shaver. As for the environmental impacts, as the product is transported from industry to local Miniso stores and then to stores in other countries, air pollution will be generated during this process. Shavers are packaged in cardboard with labels and more plastic. These components need to be recycled separately. Moreover, the disposal shavers are made with plastic and metal, which are hard to separate and recycle. According to Attitude Organic, 2 million disposable blades and handles end up in landfills every year. In addition, the EPA estimated that more than 2 million tons of plastic waste are generated annually from discarded shaving products, which then ends up in our waterways or oceans, which harm the wildlife. Then Aishwarya will talk about the life cycle analysis of the eyebrow shaver.
So after Alice has explained about the environmental impacts and the brief about the product which we are trying to create a solution for, now I will present to you the quantitative analysis, which is life cycle analysis of the Miniso Safe Pro Shaver. So we can clearly see in the production stages and the transport stages as well, there's a massive amount of carbon emissions going through. We are going through a lot, and specifically the blade and the plastic handles, which are made of stainless steel and polypropylene plastic respectively, are carrying a major amount of processes, and they include a lot of carbon emissions in going through, and that comes out to be a 6.83 mpt if we talk about specifically about the production. And on the other side, if we see the transport individually carries a massive amount of mpt, and the carbon emissions, that is 21.94. That is a huge amount, and we can definitely try to reduce this, because there's a lot of air travel included in this. As we can see in the figure, while I scroll down, you can see that from Tokyo, the blades are transported to China, and all of the plastics and the blades and the packaging are being processed in the manufacturing industry. They are all packed up, and when the final product goes out, it goes from China, from all over the world, to the Sydney, Australia, and then that's a lot of air travel included. So that individually carries a lot of empathy, and we can definitely try to reduce this, but we can see that further in the solution we have created in the redesign. If we look into the packaging part, packaging definitely includes cardboard, plastic covers, labels, and it includes paper. So definitely all the natural resources are being used in this, and they are definitely recyclable, but we can try to reduce the amount of components used basically. And then when we look into the recycling after all the packaging, and definitely the product is used with a good amount of durability because they are reusable shavers. So when we talk about the recycling, all of the components are recyclable, and they it comes out a very low amount of carbon emission, that is 1.04, which we all also try to reduce, because when we try to reduce the amount of components used and the kind of products we are using in the components, we can definitely try to lower it down. So it comes out to a total of 36.82, which is kind of not acceptable, but we can definitely try to redesign the product. And for that, we have introduced for a new solution, that is low impact materials, recyclability, and dematerialization, which will be explained by Vatsala.
So these are the three main design methodologies we are going to use for the new design to create a low impact product. So firstly we are thinking of using low impact materials and the recyclability and dematerialization. I will explain further on how we are using them when I explain the design. So going to the design, this is the simple design we came up with. We kind of maintain the same kind of product shape to make sure that the handling is easier for the user. And here we have used low impact materials such as bamboo, steel, and recycled cardboard. Bamboo and steel are the main materials in the main product, and we are using kind of a small slogan printed on the handle to encourage customers to return the product back to the store at the end of the product life. And we are using a very simple assembling process for the assembling of blade and the pro comb. Grooves are created on either side of the handle, and then they will be inserted and secured with rivets. So we thought of making them to use rivets because we wanted to make sure that the blades are safely secured inside the shaver, so the user will be safe when using this product. And this is the recyclability applying systems thinking. We came up with this recyclability process. So use eyebrush shavers collection point in each Miniso branch, and discounts will be given to the customers to encourage them to return them to the store when they come to buy new ones. And collected used stock is sent back to factory for recycling. And for this, we are suggesting to use freight ships, transoceanic freight ships, and then deassembly process to remove rivets, as it used a very simple assembling process. A small mechanism would be enough to remove the rivets, and then steel is recycled and bamboo will be disposed. That is the recycling approach we are thinking about. So this is packaging which is made up of low impact recycled cardboard. Two of the shavers will be included in one package without making packages for each shavers. This is the life cycle analysis of the newly designed product. So for production, as we use low impact materials, it reduced to 3.22 mpt. And for packaging, the same, it got reduced to 3.95. And one of the major huge environmental impacts were created by transport for the previous product. So we are suggesting to use transoceanic or oceanic freight ships for the transportation from the factory in China to Sydney, Australia, which hugely reduce the impact on the environment. And this is the recycling impact, as the materials used are decomposable. This is the recycling impact on the environment. So altogether, it came up to 8.78, which is a drastic decrease in the environmental impact created by this new product. Elise will continue on the next part.
Thanks, Vethela. Now I'm going to talk about the waste hierarchy of the redesign. To reduce impact, we avoid to use abundant materials that are hard to separate and recycle, including the handle with the blade on the shaver and the plastic, cardboard, and labels on the package. We use a recyclable cardboard as a package to reduce the package with plastic, cardboard, and label. In addition, the stainless steel of the blade can be reused, and since the material is recyclable, we also encourage people to return the shaver back and recycle it. All of the components in our design is recyclable, including the stainless steel blade, bamboo handle, and the cardboard package. We encourage people to return the shaver back, and the bamboo handle can be then disposed, while the blade can be recycled as well. These are our references. And that's it. Thanks for watching.